Hello everyone, hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another mini tutorial on how I take my protective style down. And also I'm going to be showing you guys how I get through this bush and detangle the hair. I am currently a 6 months post relaxer. I have already taken the inside of the hair out because, well, its days were numbered, so I just started taking them out last night. And because it's in a bun, you can't even tell that I've already started it. So this is what I am working with right now. So this protective style needs to come down. Now. I've had enough. This hair has been in, this very particular one has been in for 5 weeks. And yeah, I'm getting ready to relax my hair the week after this. So yes, I'm just gonna take this down, and I did not need any scissors. This hairstyle has been one of my most convenient hair or style I've ever done. I did not like it per se. It's not my favorite style, but it's dead convenient. Like, love it. People seems to love it, but I just like the fact that you just get up and go. It still allowed me to moisturize my hair. I wash it, and it's just been all around. This hairstyle have seen me through thick and thin, the best. So I'm gonna take it off this way, as you see me doing. I plan on reusing these extensions, hopefully maybe when I'm 3 months post relaxer again, because I don't really like cornrow in my hair. Anything, when I say cornrows, I mean something to do with protective style. I will cornrow under wigs, which you know is about 5-6 cornrows. That is not as harsh on my edges. So when I'm 3 months post relaxer, when I can do slightly more like smaller cornrow like you've seen here, that will be from 3 months post relaxer. So what I did is just literally find the base of the hair, and because obviously I want to reuse the hair. Otherwise, if I did plan on reusing the hair, it's just a matter of cutting it with scissors and off you go. So I find the base of the extension just this very similar way that I put it in, and slightly tug on it until it becomes loose, then just pull it out. So another reason why I've been loving this style lately is how easy it is to put in and how easy it is to take out. And I did not need any scissors to take it out, which is one of my worry, taking protective style out. So yeah, that's it. As you see me doing, is that simple. Nothing else was, nothing else, just that straightforward. So in the end, I have been keeping this hairstyle moisturized with that concoction I showed a few weeks back, the video of what's in my spray bottle. If you've not seen that video, I might link it down below on this video, so you can see what I've been putting under my cornrows whilst I was wearing this style. Really simple and really effective way of moisturizing. So in the end, when I take all the extension out, my hair was really moisturized. So I carry on doing what you see me doing. I try not to fast forward this video because it's one of the most, another important part on my healthy hair journey. Having protective style is a very good thing to do if you can incorporate that into your healthy hair journey. But protective styling is nice, it's good, it protects your hair. The name is exactly in the, if it's done correctly, if it's put in correctly and taken out correctly, that is when you reap the benefit. So if you haven't got time, if you are in rush, just reschedule your busy days to make sure your protective styles are taken out on the day when you are free. When I say free, I mean when you are not in rush. Because your protective style, all your hair is tucked away nicely, no brushing on a daily basis, no combing on a daily basis. Everything seems to be going well until it's time to take it out. You rush, and all your progress go, down the drain. So you really want to take your time, like I'm doing, to make sure this hair is taken out properly. So So I'm just going to show you close up what I do. I literally look for the base, feel for the base, tug on it slightly, and just start, taking the length of the hair out. It's that simple. Every now and again, you might run across one or two that where the base of the hair is completely tangled up on your own hair, where you might have to cut it off, maybe one or two. But I didn't experience that on this occasion, so it was really, really simple to take out. I'm going to show you just a little clip of the back, because I didn't want to fast forward this video. I want it to be completely how I made it, so you guys can hopefully see how I do mine, and hopefully somebody might just benefit from how I do mine, to hopefully incorporate that into their own healthy hair journey. So I'll move on once I take all the hair out to add a little bit of well, that wasn't a little bit avocado oil, just to make sure my hands are nice and slippery. I file my nails down prior to starting this, so no, I don't want anything, snapping my hair off. So the only time I really use comb it was only just to undo the very tip of the hair. So I proceed to, taking the comb rolls down and slightly separate the hair as I go. I really wanted to get as much shedded hair out there as much as possible. So with this style here now, I kept it on for 5 weeks. This is a 5-week-old crochet braid. So now I'm moving on to the back to take the back out. This is where the trouble is, because showering and cream and sweat and whatnot have you, then do go on that back side, and you're gonna see them little white residue stuck on the comb rolls, that very one on the back there, in a minute. So as I'm taking the hair down, I'm also using finger to detangle as I go along. I don't want to take the whole thing down, then whacking through it. Brush, comb, whatnot have you, should not be making their way into this hair until the hair is fully detangled and slightly separated with my fingers before combs can go through it. As you can see right now, that white stuff you see in there, the hair have slightly started to be knotted at the back. So I'm separating them to make sure all that white stuff are loosened up before I go in with combs. When you put your protective style in, I recommend 6 to 8 weeks to leave that style in. It wouldn't matter how good the install it was. It wouldn't matter how still good looking the style is. I wouldn't push it past 3 months. I'll tell you why. At 6 weeks after you install any style of any kind, the hair starts to lock. As you can see, the back I've just shown, it was starting to lock. So I don't want dreadlock, and I just don't. It's a protective style. I want it to protect my hair. I don't want it to contradict the purpose of me putting it in. I don't want it to contradict that. So 6 to 8 weeks, maximum if you must, is 3 months. I will recommend somebody put a style in for. So in my case, I only keep this on for 5 weeks, and that is this. I must say this is the longest I have kept a style. So that is just my take on that. Now let's move on to try and detangle this hair. I'm not looking forward to this part, but it has to be done. Because my hair seems really moisturized, it feels moisturized, so I went ahead and tried to detangle it, because my hair does not really agree with so many products on the hair during detangling, because it tends to make it stick together. So it feels moisturized. Let me try out and see if I could moisturize it, if I could detangle it the way it is without adding anything to it. It was fine. At 6 months post, you can see comb stick gliding through it really well. But I wasn't so convinced. As I was combing it, I could hear that, when comb is gliding through, but hair feels slightly, hear that dryness sound. I did not like that sound. I knew that was, So I went in and added the Garnier, my newfound 3-in-1 mask. Added that to it just to make sure hair is slightly not damp, not wet, just a bit more moisturized. Don't ask me why. I do not know why I keep that comb in my head, in my mouth, when I could have kept it somewhere on the side. But anywho, I added that Garnier Fructis, the ultimate blend conditioner, to it. And now, yes, I'm much happier that the comb is gliding through slightly better than it did before. So as you do, I start on the length of my hair and work my way down to the root to gently detangle the hair. Even at 6 months post, just see that comb gliding through my new growth. It's like, wow. So I was panicking few days to me taking this out, taking, God, it's been 5 weeks since comb got themselves, since this hair was combed. So I don't know what's going on down there. I've done my best. I've moisturized the hair. I've washed my scalp and all these things. But until that day comes, I just don't know what is happening down there, and it freaks me out. I put so much work in this that I can't have any silly setback. So the way I comb the hair is, as I do slightly tug on it. I don't know if you noticed just a few clips back. I tug on the hair slightly just to stretch that new growth. Then before I go in with the comb, so that help the combing, detangling to be much easier than as opposed to just leave it the hair the way it is, then zack comb through it. So I tug on the hair slightly. It's almost like stretching the hair, then comb it out. For those who are panicking and thinking their hair doesn't grow, or if you are a slow grower like myself, here is a proof. This is 6 months post new growth. You can see, in my opinion, it doesn't look a lot. I am a slow grower. I already know that, since forever. So I don't beat myself up for it. I can't compare my hair journey to anybody else's. My hair is gonna grow at the rate it's gonna grow. So I just do everything I can to make sure I keep that length, moisturized, to make sure I'm not receiving breakage at the ends of the hair. And whatever it grows, it's hair, so it's no biggie. So this is it, guys. This is how I pretty much take my protective style down, detangle it, and get ready for my relaxer touch up. This is it, guys. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. I will see you guys on the next one. Ciao.